Hi everyone, Shine Vasquez here, and today I am going to be talking about weight management. So, of course, I want to start off by saying that none of these products are miracle workers, right? We have to watch what we eat. We are what we eat, and I have been one who has struggled with weight my entire life, and I feel like I'm on the brink of something, and I'm going to go over that just a little bit later during this class. But anyways, weight is something that our population struggles with a lot. And we have all of these foods, fast food industry, right at our fingertips. And so we don't know how to be disciplined anymore. We don't know how to tell ourselves no, and to choose nutrition, to choose healthy, to choose a lifestyle that makes a difference. And that I'm speaking, for myself. This is the things that I struggle with on a daily basis. Or I say I'm going to start eating healthy and then I don't. Or I do, but it only lasts a week. And for me, it's a lot of just not being disciplined and not having self-control. Now, with that being said, so we know that the health and weight loss industry is a billion-dollar booming industry. And of course, that is directly aligned with the way that we eat nowadays, right? So we want to eat all of these bad foods. And so we want to have our cake and we want to eat it too, right? You've heard that saying, like, we want to be skinny, we want to have this perfect fit body, but we want to be able to eat all of these bad things. And that's just not how it works. It's not how anything in our body works. It doesn't work like that. And so for you to go out and buy hundreds of dollars worth of products to help you lose weight, but you're really not changing anything you are doing, it's not going to work. And I don't mean that to be mean. I mean that to say I've done it. I've been there. I did it. I do it. It's a consistent struggle for me. Consistent. So just be careful with where you're putting your money, where you're placing your priorities. It matters. And if you're placing your trust, if you're placing your priority in the product, but not in your overall health and wellness, if you're not really giving it your all, if it's not something that you're disciplined to, it's not gonna stand a chance. And so just be aware of that. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is we have to make healthy choices. We have to choose to say no to some things so that we can say yes to our health, yes to wellness, yes to living a life that carries on past our 40s and our 50s, so that we can see our kids grow up and we can see our grandbabies grow up. So it starts with making healthy choices. It also is important that you realize that this is a journey, okay? No two weight loss stories look exactly the same, okay? It's different for everyone. No two maintenance journeys look the same. Okay, so if you've gotten to that goal weight, but you're holding on to maintain it, like, your journey is still continuing and it looks different than another person's, okay? So in this area of our lives, it is extremely important that we have people around us who support us, who encourage us, and who, even if they're not going through the struggle, they can say, you can do this. You will succeed. You will lose that weight. You will make healthy options. And we need people around us that are willing to help us, right? So I had a conversation with my husband not too long ago, and we were just talking about how he brings sweets into the house all the time. And at this point, I was really more focused in trying to lose weight. I had just bought some supplements that I just knew this time it was going to just melt the fat right off me. I didn't have to do a thing. Like, it's just going to work, right? It doesn't work like that. And anyways, he just continued to bring sweets in the house and bring them in and bring them in and bring them in. And so every single day I was seeing this. I was seeing the sweets. I was seeing the carbs. I was seeing all the foods that I wanted, but I knew I shouldn't eat. And so I had to sit down with him and I had to tell him, like, honey, you can't bring all that stuff in. Like, I'm really trying to watch what I eat. I'm really trying to lose the weight this time. I'm really wanting to. But every time I turn around, you're bringing in food that I can't have. And so I told him, I was like, if you want to eat that food, that's your option. That's your choice. But can I please request that you don't eat it around me? Stop and get something on the way home. Stop and eat it at the store. Like, whatever it is that you need to do, okay, but please don't bring it around me. And so when you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to be healthy, like, we don't lose weight necessarily, a lot of us, just to lose the weight. Now, yes, I want to have that beautiful body again. I used to think I was so chunky years ago, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, if I could just get back down to that size. But also for me, as I get older, I understand the importance of health overall, not just the weight loss, not just looking beautiful, but being healthy. Because I mean, people can look beautiful and they can be skinny and tiny and they can have a horrible diet. They can, not be eating what's good. And so for me, it's about being healthy as well. It's not just about losing weight. It's about being healthy as well. And so it's just important that we surround ourselves with people who are like-minded. So find yourself a group that can keep you accountable. Maybe it's several friends and y'all are wanting to do this together, or maybe it's a Facebook group that is about weight loss, or Instagram, have a lot of your feed be nutritionists and people who are constantly eating healthy, where you can get, good ideas and good tips and resources and stuff like that. But surround yourselves with people who are going to encourage you, who are going to help you, and who are going to know that this is a journey for you. Okay, so the first thing that I would like to talk about, and I just mentioned this in another video, but our LLV. So without our body having what it needs, we cannot be healthy. Okay, our body has to have vitamins. It has to have minerals. It has to have amino acids. It has to have omegas. If our body if they're not getting these things, then no matter what we put on top of it, it's not going to help us. So the LLV, which is this pack, that's what it's called, the Lifelong Vitality Pack with doTERRA. This is our foundation for all things health, all things nutrition. This is our foundation. I take those on a daily basis. Every single morning, I have my medicine box, and I just pop it open. I have these already in it, so I'm not even having to take the time to take off the lids. So that is our foundation. That is where we start, because we need those things in our bodies first. Okay, the next thing, we have to reduce our sugar intake. We have to reduce our flour intake. And I say reduce because I know that not everyone is going to completely cut those things out of their diet. For some people, that's not an option for them. However, if you are wanting to completely cut out flour and completely cut out all types of sugar from your diet, I suggest that you look into bright line eating. This is something that I've recently came across. And I absolutely love what I have learned so far. So I have the book on audio from Amazon, and I've been listening to it. I'm going to finish it up in this next week. And in August, I am starting Bright Line Eating. And so I will be posting in here some about my journey with that as well. But I think it's going to be really great. I've researched it quite a bit and have a few feeds and stuff on my Instagram that I've been looking at as well. So you can look into that. But yeast feeds off of sugar. And so if we can cut back our sugar, then the yeast also will cut back as well. And that will be much healthier for our bodies. Okay, so next thing, the trim shake. And I actually really, really love this. And I am kind of sad because if I do the Bright Line Eating and I do it well, I won't be able to take this anymore because it has stevia in it. And in Bright Line Eating, you cannot have any types of sugar, not even natural sugars, because she talks about the way that it breaks down in our brain and it sends the same response. Our brain has the same response just like it would to regular sugar. So it's not actually helping us when we use artificial sweeteners. So that's really sad. But anyways, this is an amazing trim shake. I use it in my smoothies, and I actually use these two together. But the trim shake has 8 grams of protein, 15 milligrams of sulfonine, and 125 milligrams of Essentra trim in it. So this is convenient. It's a delicious way to make a shake. It only has 70 calories per serving. And the trim shake can help you lose unwanted fat stores through calorie restriction and regular exercise. So we never say, oh, this is a miracle worker. We tell you that you have to eat right, you have to exercise still. But the trim shake is a satisfying meal alternative that can be easily blended with milk or water, and it has the 8 grams of protein per serving. Whoa. Okay, and then we have our Terra greens, and this is our daily intake of fruits and vegetables. So if you are anything like me, I know that I do not get the recommended amount of fruits and vegetables in a day. And so I use these two together in a morning shake so that I know that I'm getting all the fruits and vegetables that I need for my body. And so that's what this does. It has a full daily serving of our fruits and vegetables, and it is amazing. So I'm just going to read on here. It says, many of us are too busy to get proper amounts of fruits and vegetables in our diet. Terra Greens makes it easy. Just add 1 scoop of water or 1 scoop to water or your favorite beverage, or even this Slim and Sassy Trim Shake on a daily to get your daily intake of vital nutrients and a little boost. So it also helps with like a little bit of energy as well. And this one also has the stevia in it as well. So I don't know. I may have to be saying bye to these at least for a good while. And then maybe once I am in my maintenance stage, I can add these back. But it's going to be really hard for me. It's going to be sad. So other things that are good for our metabolism and for weight loss is our Slim and Sassy, Slim and Sassy blend. This is our metabolic blend. So you can diffuse this if you are craving snacks. This helps manage good blood sugars, especially for pregnant women. If you're worried about gestational diabetes, this is wonderful to take while you're pregnant. Slim and Sassy also helps our bodies eliminate waste through the right channel, and it balances our metabolism. So what I suggest is doing 2 to 3 drops of these in a capsule 2 to 3 times a day if you are working on weight loss, weight management. So Slim and Sassy. Another great one is peppermint. Peppermint is very energizing, it's invigorating, it's uplifting, and it helps you stay satisfied. So a lot of us know that on our way out of a restaurant, they have peppermints. And the reason is they want you to leave their restaurant feeling satisfied. And if you drop a peppermint in your mouth, that flavor, that taste helps you to stay satisfied. And so after we eat, you may want to, if you eat and you know that you're full, but you're still wanting to continue to eat, this may be a great option for you. After you're finished, after you've cleared your plate, don't go back and get seconds. Wait for just a couple of minutes, drink some water, and take a couple of drops of peppermint just under your tongue or in a veggie capsule, and allow that to help you feel satisfied. This also helps you to reduce your portions. So it signals your brain saying that you are done and that you are satisfied. So really, really great oil for digestion. And if you'll notice, all of these oils of mine are like almost empty because I use them all the time. Grapefruit. Grapefruit helps flush the fat out of our cells in our body. So we use this topically for cellulite. You can use this under your tongue to get down to the fat cells and to flush out the fat. And I suggest you use this 2 to 3 times daily, especially if you're using it on your cellulite. You have to be consistent with that. Else it's not going to do much. It needs a repeated amount until you get the desired effect that you want. Okay, and the last one is clove, and I have it, but I don't think I brought it over here. But clove is also great for curbing our appetites and helping with our cravings. So you can put 1 drop on your finger and just apply it to your tongue, or just 1 drop in the back of your tongue, and that is going to reduce the cravings that you have. So that's really wonderful for that as well. So guys, if y'all have any questions, if you have any comments or concerns about anything that I discussed, please let me know. You can always comment below, or if you have my Facebook or number, shoot me a message. All right, guys, thanks.